Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Devin. Gonna get some chores done out on the property today. It's the day after Thanksgiving. Our videos have been going way out of order, so I apologize on that. But we've had some good progress done here. You can see the bell tints are up. This is Ryan's. I need to do work on mine today. Mine's also set up. In fact, I've spent 2 nights in it, but I need to do some tightening up of everything. Also, I need to fill our deer feeder. We planted some chestnut trees the other day in the rain, and I need to go pull up some T-posts and reposition those so that we can put some protective fencing around those chestnut trees. And then I also need to put down some landscape fabric. By the way, it was opening weekend last weekend, and Ryan and I each have some meat now for the freezer, so super happy with that. Man, my voice sounds a little hoarse. I hope my daughter's getting over the flu. Hope I'm not starting to come down with anything. But that's it. Feels great out here. So I need to get cracking. Thanks again for tuning in. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but the ground is completely trampled here. Deer print everywhere. Not a hint of corn, not even one on the ground. Yeah, this is definitely getting a lot of activity here, which is nice. I do have a video card now that I think about it. I need to pull that sucker. Also, we've seen a hog or maybe a couple of hogs for the 1.5 years that we've had the property. We haven't seen any for quite a while now, 6 months I guess. So maybe that 1 or 2 passed us by. It's only a matter of time before we get inundated like Texas is. But so far they're holding off. I really need to oil that thing. I've got a game camera right here. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. I also have 2 more game cameras back further on. I haven't checked in several months. I'm going to go grab those. Came over here to replace this. This is really a crappy game camera. Came over here to swap this out. And back behind here, there's been a lot of tear up. So I had just said that we hadn't seen any more activity from wild hog. But look at all this. It's even worse back there. I mean, this certainly is not armadillo. All right, really like these alpha trail cams. Love this little area right here. Lots of game trails going down into the creek. Around that way, behind me, through here, just everywhere. So awesome. I put down a mineral lick here, but it is gone. Usually that rock lasts a very long time. I've had those protein ones that come in and the raccoons they actually try to roll it away. That thing disappears in just a few days. This thing lasts for months. It is gone though. All right, I'm actually gonna check this card real quick. I can't wait. I'm gonna move away from the camera to check it. I use this little, I don't know, dongle thing, and you put the SD card here, plug it in your iPhone, works like a charm. You see it immediately. Really great. All right, let's see if I got anything here. As I jab myself in the eye. Now that, holy Toledo. Great size buck at 11:44 a.m. That is crazy. I'm gonna send that to Ryan. All right, this is the first tree I'm going to start with. We have 5 to do. I'm first going to put down some landscape fabric, hold that in place with some, are they called landscape staples? I don't know what they call, look like huge staples. Then I'm going to put a bucket next to it, and that bucket's going to have small holes in the bottom. So going forward, not to water them, I'm going to fill that 5-gallon bucket up and it'll slowly drain. Then I'm going to put in a T-post, and I'm going to put some fencing around it to keep the animals out, hopefully. So, piece of cake, 5 to do. Alright, so I'm tripling up this fabric because it's thin and sheer and cheap. And trying to handle this in this wind, I have a few choice words for it. Alright, the tree folks said to use a 5-gallon bucket, put 3 holes, 1/16. That seems pretty dang small. But that's what I'm going with, and then we'll just leave this by the tree from now on. Looks great. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, so far I've only got one cut that's bleeding. I don't think I've got any rips on my shirt from the wire. But now we're just going to repeat this 5 times. Alright, got done with the trees. Pulled all the trail camera cards, which I'm really pumped to look at. 2 of the trail cams, though, were out of commission. One was out of batteries, and the other one, I don't know. It might have given it up. But anyway, what we're working on now, what I'm working on now, is my bell tent. Now, when we first put these up, man, we pulled that floor as tight as could be and screwed them in, and the floor inside looked great. Very flat, no wrinkles. Looked like an ice skating rink. It was just perfect. But when we did that, this was so far out that these walls kind of angled in, and so when the water would drip off here, it would actually, not inside, but it would drip into a non-prime area for drippage, right? You don't want it dripping on the windowsill, you want it on the far side. So, we learned from this guy, I believe he's in Alabama, that also has the same bell tent actually. And he came up with these, I don't know, banisters, I don't know what you're gonna call them. But they help keep this tight. This one's a little bit too tall. You want it just tall enough where this is straight, but the water will still shed away from your tent. Took my Dremel and just made a groove, and it's nice and smooth, so it's not going to be wearing on the rope too quickly. Yeah, trial and error. That's what I'm doing. See how that's floppy now? That's no good. Boy, I just about whacked myself in the ear with that. By the way, these guy lines, right now we've got them pulled hell and gone far away. Well, that's just going to be in the way. So we're actually going to attach it down to the deck everywhere. So you won't be able to walk around easily around the deck, but the ground is going to be trip-free, no hazard zone. I think that might be it. Ooh. Sweet Georgia brown. Oh, that felt real good. God darn, I'm going to do that every time. I think I need to take a quarter off these. Yeah. All right, so that's the way I'm going to do it. 34.5. I got 14 of them to do. You don't want to watch me do that. So back with you shortly. All right, got all those posts done around the walls. Made a world of difference. I now see that I can put my floor back to how it was originally. So when I come back in 2 days, it's going to be raining tomorrow. Then I will put those screws for the floor back in. I also really need to put the solar panel on top of the bathhouse. So I've been using the battery in there, and it's down just a smidge, but I need to get that connected, and then I need to make a video on that. I have a part 1 video of the bathhouse, which is just me building the platform, and that was like 2 months ago, or 3 months ago. Gosh, it's ridiculous. I'm sorry I've been so lax in getting these out. Anyway, I'm turning a new leaf, and then we're gonna get really cracking on it. And then I also need to film the inside of the tent. Man, it's awesome in there. It's really cool. Thanks again for watching this long. Thanks for your support. Really appreciate it. Please give us the thumbs up. And I'm out of here. I'll be out here in 2 more days. Take care. Didn't know I was still recording this.